Hello everybody, welcome to another NBA video, and this is the third MyCAREER video, and potentially the most important one, I guess. We'll find out where we go. I guess I'm just gonna let this play out. You guys can, watch the interviews, and I'll see you after the interviews, and I'll just talk about a little bit, and then onto the draft, and we'll see where we end up. So yeah, I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Look, straight up, I'm not really a fit with your current roster. You guys already have some nice guards, guys that would cut into my playing time. I'd rather go to a place where my talents would be used best, and I'm sorry, but that's just not with the Warriors.
Interesting. Next question. If you were a GM, where would you draft yourself in this draft?
Easy. I'd draft myself top 3 without giving it a second thought. I may not look like it right now, but I guarantee you people will look back on this draft and ask themselves, what were all those teams thinking when they passed on this guy? Guaranteed, baby.
Well, that didn't go quite as I expected. We'll see you at the draft.
Hello, I'm the general manager for the Portland Trail Blazers, and I'd like to thank you for meeting with us. We have a pair of picks in the lottery at the 6th and 11th slots, and would like to ask you a few questions. This question is a tough one to ask, as there really isn't a right or wrong answer. Over the last couple of years, we've had entire seasons washed out by insurmountable injuries. As a franchise, we're becoming more conscious on injury histories and what that means for our draft picks. What can you tell us about your injury history, and more importantly, your ability to play through pain?
I've been pretty healthy my whole life. I've suffered some twists, some sprains, typical kid stuff. The important thing is that I never let it bring me down or hold me back. It's never stopped me from going out and doing what I've wanted to do.
Okay, last question. Do you feel pressure to be good right away in this league?
Man, considering that I spent my entire life working towards this goal, yeah, I feel pressure from myself to succeed now that I'm finally going to make it to the league. It's okay, though. I've put pressure on myself at every level I've played at, and, here I am.
Okay, that's all I have. I love what I heard here. We would love to have you join us. We'll be in touch.
Greetings, I'm the GM and Director of Player Personnel for the Hornets. In addition to first pick, we also have the 10th pick in the upcoming draft and are looking at you with one of those picks. We would like to get to know you better by asking you a couple questions. Let's get to it. Now, obviously, you play at unarguably our strongest position with Eric Gordon. Eric is our centerpiece, and we're building this team around after the Chris Paul deal. He can't do everything himself. We know that. He knows that. We've got some great pieces around him, but I think we're really lacking in depth, and I think you would be a great fit for our team. Do you think you could handle backing him up or playing out of position with him?
Man, Eric is a great player. And I think not only could we coexist together on the court, man, we could thrive together. Even if I have to slide over, or I come in off the bench to give him a breather, it'll just be too much offense for any defense to withstand. I could see us doing great things together, man. Great things.
Next question. How did you feel about your game tonight? What stood out to you?
Great, man. I feel great. I really feel like I put my talents on display out there. When you guys go back and watch the tape, I think you'll realize what you'd be getting in me. A future all-star, no doubt, baby.
Thanks so much for your time. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but we would be ecstatic if you're still on board when it's our turn to pick.
So after them interesting interviews on my draft, I wasn't too sure where I would go, because I thought I could be #1 pick, because you know the New Orleans was like, yeah, we might take you, but then I was like, I could be number 10. You know, I think I played really well, so I was like, but then I think I might be picked by you know, the Trailblazers. So I was kind of like, whoever's gonna get picked. I didn't really know, guys, but we're gonna see in a second. Either way, hopefully I'm gonna go to a decent team, and where they'll need me to play some very valuable minutes, and I can show off my talents. You know, I can shine. I can be the main man. So yeah, I'll see you in the draft. I guess I'll talk to you after the draft and say my opinions on what team we get drafted. Thanks for watching, guys.
Good evening and welcome to the 2012 NBA Draft. Tonight represents the culmination of years of hard work for 60 of the world's best young players. It is also a time of optimism for our fans and our teams. It's going to be a great night. I know the young men hoping to hear their names called tonight can't wait to compete against the best basketball players in the world. So let's get started. With the first pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Hornets select Anthony Davis from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select Michael Kidd Gilchrist from the University of Kentucky. With the third pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Bradley Beal from the University of Florida. With the fourth pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Dion Waiters from Syracuse University. With the fifth pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Thomas Robinson from the University of Kansas. With the sixth pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Portland Trailblazers select the 20-year-old shooting guard from Latvia.
Surprise, surprise. They did draft me. The Trailblazers select Beast Cannon, Beast Cannon, Beast Cannon. They select me, the Beast from the East. Contract negotiation, as you can see, length 2 years. And not exactly the biggest paycheck, but it's the start, you know, it's the start. So, the team I get drafted to. The thing was, I was just thinking, I remember they had some good they had like Nathan Batum, I think his name was, and they drafted the other point guard as well, which was a rookie. So they got some good players, and it's going to be interesting to see if I do fit in this team. If not, we're going to get a draft. I'm not going to stay at a team where I don't fit and I'm not the key part of the team. That is not going to go downtown, underground. But yeah, I guess I'll see you in the first game, my first NBA game, in the next part, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying. If you are, give me a nice little thumbs up, subscribe for more, and leave me some nice comments, suggestions, what you want to see, what kind of stuff you want to see, and I'll try to deliver. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay awesome. Don't be mad at him when it's on to the next one.